Steve, 2-1 win over Levante today. What was your thoughts on that performance?
Well, not so much about the win, just what we wanted to get out of the game. Physically, it was what we needed. It was a good test. We've had a really hard week, including 2 sessions yesterday. So the guys started the game in a fatigued mode, which is what we wanted. Because we wanted the lads to play sort of in a stressed way physically. And I think you saw that a little bit in the game. There was no doubt we were untidy with the ball first half, and we are much better than that. Although we took the goals well and we did create some good chances, that's fine. But in some of our build-up play and some of our game control, we must do better. But that's okay, as long as we know that and we aim to take it into next week and progress. It ended up being a really good exercise in working our defending principles, both tactically and as an individual. And yeah, so we take the good from it. Overall, I guess it's not about the game today, it's about what we wanted from the week. It's been a very intense week with what we've done both on and off the pitch, football and non-football. And well, I guess it all relates back to football, but we no doubt go back to Nottingham now in a better place than where we came. And so I just had a quick minute with the lads just to say that when we get back to the training ground, we need to step it up again. So pleased with the week, but knowing that we're only a bit into our preparation to where we want to be.
A fast start, 30 seconds of the first goal. You talk about fatigue. You must have been delighted with the start you made to the game.
Well, we capitalised on a good press and a turnover from them and showed good quality. So yeah, and even with the second one, we showed good quality to get in. Yeah, there's lots of the games that we'll look back at. Like I said, some things that we know needs to be better, and some bits that are on par for what we want to become when the season starts. So like I said, there were loads of things, both as a team and individual, we got out of the game, and just because of the circumstances in the game with what happened, which we won't talk about, we ended up turning that into a mentality challenge as well, and it was good that the guys stuck up to that.
Yates, he's playing more of an advanced role these last 3 games. Obviously a goal today and then a big part in the second goal. You must be delighted, and also a full 90 as well. You must be delighted with the way he's playing at the minute.
Well, it's a bit circumstantial that. One, I think it's a good development piece of work for him, but also we're missing some players, and the guys who I know are going to contribute a lot in games, I just want them to be on the pitch. So we've tried to turn that into a formation that we've used before, and the principles don't change. So yeah, so there's 1 or 2 sort of, I wouldn't say playing out of position, but playing in a slightly different role than what they would usually. I've got to say Josh Powell's been brilliant in this trip. We'll never get too carried away with young players, but when we give young players opportunities, we really want them to take them, and that was a tough game for him today, and he really stood up to it. Really proud of what he's done this week.
So the end of the week in Spain, obviously a lot more work to be done when we get back to England, and we've got some more friendlies coming up. But how pleased have you been with this week's work?
Good. Yeah, like I said, we go back in a better place, no doubt about that. But knowing that it's only a week into the pre-season programme. And we've got objectives for next week as well. So we definitely have reached some of them, and it's left us with some bits that we need to spend a bit more time on as well. So yeah, definitely made the most of the week, and like I said before, we go back in a better place when we come.